I'm Daniel Kowall.
And I'm Tali Kowall.
We're with Kowall Boutique Real Estate and eXp Realty.
Welcome to our February 2023 market update for the City of Calgary.
How does supply and demand affect the Calgary marketplace? Watch to the end to find out.
In the Calgary residential real estate market, we continue to see extremely low inventory levels that we have not seen since the 90s. At the same time, sales activity has remained consistent with long-term trends. However, the composition is now leaning towards the affordable segment, such as condominiums and townhouses. The higher interest rates are impacting overall buyers' affordability and are likely also impacting move-up activity in the market, for example, in other more expensive segments and in detached housing. Low supply levels are preventing the shift to a balanced market. In January, we saw the benchmark price increase for the first time since May 2022, and we are 5% higher than we were in January 2022. So, on the supply side, we are seeing historically low levels of inventory, but what are we seeing on the demand side? Demand for housing in Calgary is being primarily affected by migration and interest rates. The interest rate is currently sitting at 4.5%, which is the highest that we have seen in a really long time. This has affected people all over Canada, impacting their affordability and pushing more purchases into the affordable segment. These higher interest rates have also impacting other already expensive markets, such as Toronto and Vancouver, pushing more migration into our market. Calgary is seen as a discount and very affordable in comparison to some of these other markets. Not to mention that we were ranked the most livable city in North America. This and more, such as a lower cost of living, cleanliness, easy access to the mountains, has pushed more people to want to live here and has contributed to the record-breaking migration numbers that we have seen. In 2022, our population was increased by an unprecedented 135,000 individuals. Further attraction of migrants into Calgary is because of a very strong job market. Employment numbers in Alberta have grown 6.9% year over year in 2022. And this is reflecting a strong rebound in demand for labor. And the job vacancy rate in the province hit a 5-year high in the second quarter of 2022.
Thanks, Tali. So we can see where we are on the supply side and we can see where we are on the demand side. Essentially what we're seeing is low inventory across a variety amount of price ranges paired with very high demand. This formula is resulting in a current market that is very seller friendly. In fact, when I was just looking at the last 7 days of stats in the Calgary market alone, 46% of sales were sold at list price or over list price. And this demonstrates the strong demand in the market. As more properties get sold over list price in Calgary, this will continue to drive up the benchmark price across all price ranges in the City of Calgary. So this sums up the total residential market report for the City of Calgary. Now let's break it down into specific categories. First, let's look at detached housing. Higher interest rates are cooling demand for higher price homes, which is supporting inventory gains. It is also important to note that pricing actually varies across different neighborhoods and across different parts of the city. Pricing has actually trended down in the city center while supporting gains in other districts of the city. The benchmark price for detached homes in January was up 7% over January last year at $622,800,000. And as we look at the semi-detached segment, this segment has also seen a pullback in new listings, which has resulted in low inventory. And like other segments in the semi-detached segment, demand is very strong for the lower priced properties. Most districts in this category report a benchmark pricing increase. The benchmark price increased actually about 6% over January last year at $559,200,000. Now let's look at row housing. Well, row housing has also seen low inventory and very high demand in their segment as well. In January, New listings actually dropped over 1 year ago, and they're actually down 20% over long-term trends. Benchmark pricing in this category actually saw a 1% gain over last month and a 12% gain over January last year at $361,400,000. Now let's look at apartments. So the apartment segment in Calgary is actually seeing very high amounts of demand due to the predominant amount of properties in this category being in the affordable option for most buyers. However, we are still seeing low inventory in this segment as well, paired with high demand, and we know what that formula brings. This combination has resulted in benchmark pricing up 1% over last month and actually up 10% over last year at $277,600. If you are a buyer in this market, please get in touch with us as soon as possible. This type of market that has low inventory and very high demand can be extremely challenging to navigate on your own. So please get in touch with us. We are skilled realtors and we understand how to navigate this market to make sure that you can get the property that you actually want, even if it has bidding wars or multiple offer situations. We understand how to negotiate those deals to make sure that you can win out on the property. We also understand how to save you time and actually find you the properties that you're looking for. So you're not wasting hours of your day trying to find properties on your own. We can easily find them for you and send them to you right in your inbox or even over a text message. With all these bidding wars and high demand for the Calgary market, we are sure to see continued price gains for the year of 2023. That means the sooner you buy, the quicker you'll capitalize on the equity and you won't have to worry about paying more months down the line. If you are a seller in this market, this is a great time to sit together and strategize and come up with a marketing plan and properly price your property to sell in this low inventory market to make sure you can maximize your visibility and get it sold quick for the maximum amount of dollars. Also, if you've had a quirky house that you have previously tried to sell, maybe it's in a weird location or has something quirky about it that has made it difficult to sell in the past, this may be a great time for you to relist it and sell because these conditions are optimal to sell even that type of property. And that ends our February market report. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any comments, feel free to comment below, or if you have any questions, also feel free to comment below or to email us or ask us any questions. We're always happy to answer. If you like this video, please feel free to like and subscribe below. Thanks for watching.